Hey, everybody, welcome to the Lunch and Learn today. And today I'm graced with the presence of my friend and master marketer, Vanessa Hunter. Here we are. And Vanessa, what are we talking about today?
Hey, Joe, it's so good to be here. We are talking about certificates and documents today. Exciting stuff. Seriously, guys, you are going to, if you're thinking, I'm going to check out, check back in because we're going to show you how certificates and documents can really expedite some things in your business and save you some time, save you some money, and give you lots of kudos from people who receive them. So what we need to know first, though, in this Lunch and Learn is what's for lunch?
And hold on, it's Cinco de Mayo. There better be tacos, nachos, quesadillas, and burritos in the feed here, folks.
I forgot it's Cinco de Mayo. Where are the decorations? Where's my margarita?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking too. The margarita, a strawberry or regular?
I like to go regular with salt.
Okay, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we do get to talk about using certificates today and documents. And listen, Vanessa, as everybody knows about us, transparency is one of our deals. So we're going to go ahead and admit this out loud right now. The Document Center and certificates, myself and Vanessa, we've used the certificates before. We've never personally used the Document Center. I guess I have to test it and play with it. But we both feel like it's one of these underutilized tools that we have, and we have never really talked about it. So here we are to talk about it. We do have some examples and clearly some ways that people could use it, but a lot of people don't even know it exists because it's not right there in front of you all the time.
Right. And Joe, I actually had the pleasure of chatting with someone yesterday who uses the Document Center all the time, and she had some amazing ideas. So we'll talk about some of that in just a little while. While we're getting started, somebody's having tuna salad, taco salad, tacos, famous chili for Cinco de Mayo. Wait, I'm fixing my famous chili for Cinco de Mayo. Facebook user, I can't see who you are because you haven't registered with StreamYard. But if you want to pop your name in the comments, fixing your famous chili for Cinco de Mayo. I'm trying to put that all together because when I think of Cinco de Mayo, I think tacos, burritos, your typical Mexican flair, Mexican food. But yeah. What's in this chili that's so special for Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah, enchilada soup. I'm all in, but
ooh, now you're talking.
Wow, I got your attention, didn't I?
Now you're talking. I might be hungry. I might be a bit hungry. Okay, here goes, guys. Let's talk about the certificates. First of all, if you're familiar with Mailbox Power already, where you used to find these things, you'll find them still, but you'll find them in a new and improved and easier to navigate place now. So you can still use the old Document Center, but this is where you really want to go to use documents and certificates. And it's right there on the main screen when you log in and you look at the different categories. You're going to click the category that says personalized prints, metal prints, stick-ups, ornaments, business cards. Click the button that says create prints. And that is going to take you right over here to this page, which shows you an 8.5 by 11 certificate, an 8.5 by 11 letter or flyer or single-sided, whatever you want, and an 8.5 by 11 double-sided flyer. So you've got three different things here. You've got a certificate, you've got the flyer or letter, if you will, and then you've got the double-sided flyer. So you need to figure out what you're doing before you choose which one you're doing, right?
Yes.
You need to figure out if you have content for two sides or one side or what. So
Can I touch on that just for a minute?
Sure.
I want to make sure everybody's aware of what we're even talking about. The certificate, the paper quality. I don't know if you can see the thickness, but this is some weighty stuff. And it's really, it's an actual certificate paper. It's heavy, like on a linen, really high quality print. and just feels so good. And I'm a paper snob. Just in case you didn't know, I have issues with paper. I love the feel of paper, the texture of paper, the color of paper, what was used to put the paper together, and what it got printed on. And I'm just saying right now that it is a really high quality document. So this is not, I can't even believe how low the price is. I'm gonna have to go talk to my partners about that because it just feels too low. I'm like, what, $1.50 for a full-blown certificate on heavy, 150-pound bonded paper? It's really, really good stuff. So anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that, this is what it is. And of course, that single-sided, tri-folded in a windowed envelope is how it goes out. So that single-sided and the double-sided goes out in a regular business envelope that is also tri-folded, but it is double-sided. So sorry, wanted to make sure that we made that kind of connection there.
I think that's really, really important, Joe. And I think specifically on the certificate, I'll tell you, I received a certificate and I was super impressed. I too am a bit of a paper snob. And there's one thing, putting a certificate on a piece of paper is fine. Putting it on this beautiful cover stock that Mailbox Power uses is really, really nice and makes it feel like a really high quality. It's a textured cover stock that is used and it makes it feel really high quality. Again, this is what we're going for, folks. We're not trying to churn out a bunch of things that are not quality. We want people who receive, whether it's a piece of paper or a certificate or one of our incredible gifts, we want people to feel like this is a quality product and it's very, very special. If you're going to do it, you might as well do it right.
Oh, with you on that. Exactly. If you're going to do it right, which means use Mailbox Power.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, guys. So here we go. Let's talk about how we can use documents, if you will. We can send a sales letter on that one-sided letter, a special offer, a document for signature. Those are available as well. Advertisement, invite, product flyer, newsletters. Really, I mean, we've just given you a handful of ideas here, but the sky's the limit in terms of what you can do with the one or two-sided flyers or letter stock that you can use.
Yeah, definitely. And what I see show up most often in my mailbox that is likened to this are the realtors. The realtors actually send out these, they're basically a tri-folded document. And when you open it up, it has all the homes in the neighborhood that have sold and how much they sold for and when and their square footage and all that kind of stuff. You can use the document center for that very reason. So, it's just another, use, how useful this document is. I know lots of realtors have used the document center for many, many reasons. And I think, because you can use merge fields, it makes it more engaging. It's not just a letter now. Now you can engage with that, whoever the recipient is, using merge fields like first name or address. Imagine, hey, first name. I know that you live at such and such, and I just wanted to share with you the homes that sold nearby, right? Because you actually can use the merge field that shares their address. So it really becomes a personal engagement versus just a letter saying, hey, here's what's happened in your neighborhood kind of a thing.
Right. Or just a flyer that says that, Joe, that doesn't include your first name, that all your neighbors got the exact same flyer. There's a huge difference. And I get these all the time at my house where people are like, look what sold in your neighborhood last month. Fantastic. But if it says, Vanessa, look what sold in your neighborhood, or Vanessa, are you thinking about selling your home, or Vanessa, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, you've got my attention just by putting my name on it. If you do nothing else to personalize it except put someone's name on it, you automatically get their attention probably 10 times more than you would if it was just a regular flyer.
That is a fact. I say this often, and I don't know if I've ever said this on this call, but when we go to the mailbox, we're looking for one thing. And all of you are going, yeah, what's that one thing, Joe? Most of you probably already know. You're looking for your name when you go to the mailbox. You're not looking for your spouse's name, your kids' names, your neighbor's names. You're looking for your name. And when you find it, you need to know what it is, right? It's called the curiosity of the mailbox. So anyway, just wanted to share that.
Joe, we have a Facebook user that says they use the document center for their expired campaign letters. So they're
Oh,
expired listing campaign letters. So
oh,
that's an interesting use. That's
yeah,
awesome. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that. All
yeah.
right. Moving on, let's talk about how you can use certificates because we're doing both here. We're going to talk a little bit about documents, a little bit about certificates, but employee recognition,
Mm.
team recognition, certificate of completion, certificate of participation, new rank recognition for you network marketers out there, and awards for various things that people do that they need to be recognized for. So, I had some fun with this, Joe. We have a network marketing team that I do some things with, and we had some fun with it and created some great fun certificates. We called it the Fun D Awards.
Okay.
If any of you watch The Office with the Dundee Awards, right? We call it the Fun D Awards. And this is just with a network marketing team. We wanted to recognize the people who were consistent in showing up to the meetings and doing things all the time. And so we really thought about what they have done over the past year and how we could recognize them. So all of these certificates were created for them using merge fields. Now, how do you do that? You're saying because all of these have different awards. There, you've got the social media, you've got the rookie of the year, inspirational speaker. Yes, but if you use a custom merge field, we have the standard merge fields like first name, last name, spouse name, that kind of thing. We have those standard merge fields, but you also in your account have those specific merge fields that you need to designate what those mean. And in this case, these were the award titles or designated as the award titles. And so I can use merge fields to put all this stuff together. How cool is that?
I'm in love. That's a new use for me. I never knew it. And I talk about merge fields all the time and those specialty merge fields. I've got quite a few use cases, but this is awesome. I love it. Love
Yeah.
it.
So if you use those custom merge fields, and I think is it 25 of those custom merge fields, Joe?
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
lot. Anyway, you're not going to run out. So, but here's what I will warn you. Whatever you designate, make yourself a little cheat sheet. We can't rename them at this point. Like merge field 1 is merge field 1. But make yourself a little cheat sheet so that you always know, like merge field 1 is the, whatever it is. In this case, it's the name of the award, right? So whatever you designate as those specific merge fields, make a little cheat sheet for yourself so that you're consistent always. And then you'll always be able to use those merge fields in whatever you send out in a mass capacity, whether it's certificates, documents, whatever it may be. It could be gifts, it could be holiday cards, it could be anything, but you'll be able to use those merge fields in the future as long as you're consistent with what you designate each of those custom fields for.
Yes. Awesome. I love, love, love this. I love it all.
All right. So here's an example of what Joe used the certificates for. And I received one of these, and this is the first time that I saw the quality of the paper. This was back in January, the quality of the paper that's being used, how nice it was. I mean, completely impressive all by itself, frameable. It's one of those things that anybody that receives something like this would be happy to have it.
Yeah, definitely. And creating these types of certificates, what they did is really they let those folks know. Now you're looking at two things: the decommissioning certificate. Anybody who was with us when our name was Banner Season actually helped us basically decommission that company and start with the new brand Mailbox Power. So, that encompassed quite a few folks, but there are new people that have no idea what Banner Season even is. So, and Banner Season just happens to be the name that we started with as a company. And to send this certificate to everybody who was involved during the presentation, it was very simple to do. Not only do we use merge fields, but we use the automated features of Mailbox Power. So there really wasn't a lot of time invested on my part. There was certainly a graphic artist that spent some time putting this together, and Jenny did a great job of doing that. And of course, that brick owner certificate went out to everybody who was there on that day that we launched the new brand and the new company. And all, what it really did was say, hey, you were there. And now you have a certificate that they will never throw away. They'll never, toss it. They'll always remember it. And I think that's the big deal around using these certificates in team recognition for sure.
Absolutely. We have a comment from a Facebook user that says the quality of the certificate paper is the best I've ever seen. I could not agree more. I think it's beautiful. So thank you for that. Thank you for that compliment. So here's the deal, Joe. You and I both know this, but maybe people that are watching don't know this. Mailbox Power actually launched a new gifting category this past week. You want to talk about that just a tiny bit, because I think that that's going to come into play when we talk about our very next slide.
Yes. So I'm not going to talk about birthdays, is what you're saying. No. Okay. I wish I had some of the new products that were here. Folks, if you don't know this, we launched a new line of products that is right behind Vanessa. It is a very high quality, high-end product line that are laser engraved. It's a new piece of equipment we have. We're getting well-versed, more well-versed by the minute at using it because of all the orders. It was well-received. The items behind her are incredible. There is a leather line that when you use the laser to remove the leather, it reveals a metallic finish underneath. So I would love to see that. There is a journal. There's bamboo features as well. Yes, the suede journal with your name engraved. Oh my goodness. But bring up my favorite, the wine holder or that wine box. See, I love this product. It is so classy. Look at that. It's amazing. And I wanted to show you that because I'm getting ready to show a product we haven't released yet, but it will be coming this week because we have it in stock. We know what to do with it. It's just a matter of time.
So this is pretty exciting. You guys are the very first to see this. And we wanted to incorporate this into what we're doing today, since we're talking about documents and certificates. And we were like, hey, should we let the cat out of the bag a little bit early for these people? And Joe said, yeah, let's go for it. So we're going to show you something that will be launching later this week, right, Joe?
Yes, ma'am. On Friday. I think I might have too many gifts on Friday. I might have to pare back a few, but anyway, I'm sorry. It's just, it could happen that
now
way.
You just told them more stuff is coming. But anyway, anyway, here's what's going on, guys. As we're talking about documents and certificates and things like that, and as we have seen the quality of these beautiful, beautiful leather laser engravable products, look what Joe found.
Yes, a certificate holder. And it is that same leather where the laser engraving reveals the name. As you can see right there, it said that one says Ken Inkley, but it just so happens that I would be holding one of these in my hand right now. Yes, and as you can see, it's been engraved. With Frank Camara's the name on it in a nice cursive font. And on the inside, yes, there it is. We have this certificate holder where it holds the certificate. And by the way, one of the things I absolutely loved was how easy it was to load the dang thing. I mean, some of these. So Vanessa, you know what I'm talking about because you could struggle with these dang things. But what a beautiful piece that we have now that's a companion product to a certificate.
Right.
Really
so the reason you talk about loading the thing is because we have both been involved in a lot of productions and a lot of corporate recognition ceremonies where we're backstage putting these things together as quickly as possible so that we can have an award ceremony. So guys, think about this. Think about employee recognition. Think about team member recognition if you're in an office, a real estate office, an insurance office, if team member recognition for network marketing. I mean, any of these things, think about, it's one thing to get the certificate, which is beautiful. And if that's your budget, that's great. These are going to be priced in a way that they should not be too much of a stretch on anyone's budget. It kind of blows me away that we're doing what we're doing. But anyway, that Mailbox Power is doing what they're doing. But here's the thing. Delivering something personalized like this. And again, you can use merge fields on these laser engravable products. You are able to use merge fields on those. So here you have a certificate. It's a one-time setup. You put that merge field on there like you're seeing with the brackets, first name. And by the way, if you don't know what the merge fields are that Mailbox Power already offers, you can just click on that little help tab and go into the knowledge base and type the word merge, and all the merge fields will show up for you, all the ones that are already available. But remember, you've got those customizable merge fields, those ones that are specific to you that you can use as long as you're consistent in the way you use them. So this is a one-time setup for this certificate. You put that merge field right there on the front with the first name. You could do first name, last name. You could do whatever you want. And then you set up the certificate holder with a merge field as well. Your work is done. Whether you send out 1 or 100 or 1,000 of them, it's the same amount of effort on your part. You just did it with merge fields. It's the same amount of effort. That's all you have to do. And then go choose the recipients, link it to the address group, right, Joe?
Yes, absolutely. No. And, I don't know if we've had a show on a lunch and learn on merge fields, but we need one. This is bringing it up going, I don't remember doing one, but we need to do one for sure.
Yes.
I wanted to add a couple more things, Vanessa, that people may not know. So if you order a certificate and a gigagram at the same time, they will insert the certificate in the gigagram and send it off.
But wait, Joe, what's a gigagram?
Oh,
what's a gigagram?
It's an 8 by 11 oversized greeting card in an oversized envelope that you get to print whatever you want on the envelope as well.
I actually have a gigagram.
Oh my goodness, there is a gigagram here. Yes, perfect. See, oh yeah, there is a gigagram there.
I mean, it's huge, right? And so how nice is this? And what Joe's saying is you print a certificate and it goes right inside the gigagram that you send. So you've got all this space. You can write whatever you want on there. You can do whatever you want. You've got the back of it that you can customize. But how cool is that, guys? If your budget allowed a gigagram in a certificate, you could do that. So you've got so many ways to do this. Your budget could be just a certificate. It could be a gigagram in a certificate, or it could be the certificate holder and a certificate. Mm-hmm. And the sky's the limit in terms of what else you could put in that box.
Absolutely. And something else to remember. Let's talk about the documents for a minute. The tri-folded, single, and double-sided documents.
Yeah.
If I order brownies, a greeting card, and the document, they all go in the box.
Yes.
You with me?
Yeah.
So you can also do that where you're not just sending the document one at a time or to many, and it's just the document. You can actually include that document as a part of a series of gifts that all go in one box.
Yeah.
And we know the importance of boxes, right? They have 100% open rate.
They have 100% open rate. And here's the thing, guys. If you're responsible for a group, and I know there are a lot of networking groups out there, if you're responsible for getting the weekly newsletter out, if you're responsible for sending a letter to all of your members, if you're responsible for any of these things, I guarantee you, doing the work on the front end to set up a group in Mailbox Power is going to save you so much time and energy and money in the long run. It's worth taking a few minutes to figure out how to do that. And if you're curious as to how to do that, we've got all kinds of tutorial videos on youtube.com/mailbox power. There are all kinds of videos to teach you how to do what we call campaigns, which is what you would need to set up in order to do something like that.
Awesome. I love, love, love it. Okay. What else do we have to show and share?
Mary Kay.
Okay. Listen, folks, I know that we see this slide on every single Lunch and Learn. If you've never watched one of our Lunch and Learns, well, here we are. This is important to us. Mary Kay Ash, the founder of Mary Kay Cosmetics. She says, everyone has an invisible sign hanging from their neck saying, make me feel important. Never forget this message when working with people. Imagine how important a certificate would make somebody feel. A rank advancement, something about maybe you made it 1 year with a company, 5 years with a company, 10 years with a company. What about achievement? Like, Vanessa was talking about a fun achievement. And this is the deal. She couldn't have been more right. Make me feel important, an invisible sign. Just look at everybody you work with, your customers, and pretend there's that sign that says, make me feel important, and figure out a way to make them feel important for sure.
Yeah. And Joe, I want to speak to the network marketers for a second, because I think that they are a big part of the whole. Recognition is such a huge part of that business, such a huge part. And if you have a team or an organization in network marketing and you're not doing something specifically for your team, you're kind of dropping the ball. So don't wait for the company to do something. Don't go, oh, well, the company takes care of recognition. The company sends them a certificate. The company does this and that. That's great. That's fantastic. But you as a leader should be recognizing those people on your team that are standout people, that are going above and beyond, that are doing things. So take a minute to think about that, and take a minute to figure out how you can implement some recognition in your, even sending a certificate that says, like, congratulations on your first meeting, or congratulations on signing up your very first rep or your very first customer, or something like that. That kind of thing, the company's not doing that, I can tell you. So that kind of thing goes such a long way in terms of the stickiness and making sure that people feel valued and acknowledged for the contribution they're making.
Absolutely. I could not agree more.
Same thing with employees. Same thing with employees. Like, if somebody has joined you and been a part of the organization, there's that trial period of like 90 days, and your probation period as a new employee. Why wouldn't you recognize that? One of the very simple things that companies can do is recognize the loyalty of their employees, because it costs them so much more money when they have a high rate of turnover. You make your employees happy, you make them feel valued, you make them feel respected, you make them feel like they matter, and watch your profit go up. Watch your profit go up, because your employees are the frontline people. They're the ones talking to your customers. You just watch what happens when you acknowledge their loyalty and their contribution and the things that they've done for you.
You couldn't be more right. And I got to tell you, in 2021, some of the problems that we help solve are employee retention. And how do we do that? We make people feel special. We let them know from the company that they are special. And I'm going to speak from my own perspective here. They're not employees. They're people. They're family. They are here with you day to day. They stand shoulder to shoulder with you. They help you solve problems. You're together. And to make them feel special is a have to. It's a must. Mm-hmm. One of the biggest problems that businesses are having right now, right here in 2021, is keeping employees and hiring new employees. There is just not an abundance of folks that are raising their hands saying, I'm ready to come to work. So let me say, human capital is a big deal. And if you are not treating your employees like family, and you're not treating them and recognizing them for the great job that they're doing, they're going to leave. Yeah. You'll replace them. And I got to tell you, it's getting harder and harder and harder. We have several companies that are using us just for that only. And they're recognizing them with certificates. They're sending documents, they're sending cards, they're sending gifts on their birthday. They're doing all kinds of things. But those certificates play a big part of it. And so do the documents. So, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's really, really important. So guys, take a minute to think about that. Think about your, not just the customers that you have, but your employees as well, and how you can really up your game. And you know what? If you don't have time to do it, put someone else in charge of doing it. Partner with people. There are many, many people within the Mailbox Power community that would be more than happy to help you. Like, there's so many people that are just eager to help you get things ironed out. And again, it's kind of a set it and forget it thing. Like, you can just set things up once, and then all of a sudden things become automated, because that is the magic of Mailbox Power, is the automation, the fact that we can do merge fields even on these beautiful new laser engravable products. So combine your documents and certificates with cards, gigograms, gifts for maximum impact. And these are some of the laser engravable products that we launched this past weekend. I hope that you all take a look at those and figure out how you could use this. By the way, if you haven't seen, and if this whole laser engraving thing is new to you, go to youtube.com/mailbox power and watch that product launch video that we did this past week. And you'll be able to see all of these items, the quality. We talk about them in depth. So definitely go take a look at that. And if you'd like to watch this video, it will also be housed over there, youtube.com/mailbox power.
Love it. Love it. Vanessa, I think we're done.
We are.
This may be the shortest on record, 30 minutes, 13 seconds, and we are winning.
We're getting better.
I love it. I love it. Folks, listen, one of the most underutilized tools that we have at Mailbox Power is the document and certificates. It is an amazing, high quality product. It's easy to use. Using merge fields like Vanessa has been over there preaching. Preach, girl. Let's go. Yes. Listen, the variable data merge fields is a big deal. It really personalizes everything that we do. It saves you time, and time is money. So anyway, we really look forward to you using these products. And like Vanessa said, we're here to help. We're here to serve. How can we help you retain your employees? How can we help you recognize your team members? How can we help you, promote the fact that somebody rank advanced, somebody did something special? And I noticed that, Vanessa, you didn't share the certificate that I sent Casey.
I did not, Joe. That is not rated PG.
It was a bit racy, but you can do things that you don't find anywhere else and have some fun with them. And my friend,
we're going to put that in the category of jokes between friends, and we're going to leave it there.
Well, I know where that certificate's hanging, right on his wall. So anyway, call it a joke.
Maybe some of you could get him to share it. I was not willing to.
I think you were apropos. It was right on the money. So, all right, Vanessa, any last words?
Just you guys go and explore. If you want to know about the quality of any of these items, send something to yourself and you can check it out, and it'll be something tangible that you can feel and really check it out. Again, watch those videos over on the YouTube channel, on the Mailbox Power YouTube channel, and let us know what you'd like to see in future Lunch and Learns, because we are going to be here for a while.
Yes, we are. Okay, everybody, listen, thank you. If you're a current customer of ours, thank you. Truly, from our hearts. We love you. We're thankful to have you. If you're not a customer right now and you want to be, please find whoever turned you on to this, and we welcome you with open arms. We're ready to serve you. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day and enjoy the Lunch and Learns. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.